Here with the Grandmaster. How you doing, Mr. Bozy?
Doing fine, and you good, brother?
Oh, man, slow motion, I'm chilling. December 14th, your fighter, Fulton. Highly anticipated rematch against Brandon Figueroa. How you feeling about that fight?
I feel real good about that fight, man. You know what I mean? They're gonna see something different, you know what I mean? From the last time they fought.
Yo, the first time they fought was an absolute classic.
Beautiful fight,
it was
first time.
Razor close.
Right.
Some people felt like Brandon won, some people felt like Scoot won. What changes are we going to see in this fight, besides the weight?
Well, really what we've been working on, because Scoot always could fight. What we've been working on is like mostly catching the shots and being right there, you know what I mean? And don't have to go nowhere sometimes and just, you know, come off the catch, you know what I mean? Go to the body, go to the head, then you need different angles, you know what I mean? You know, then we'll probably mix it up sometime with my box. All depends on who we fight, you know what I mean?
Scooter was never really looked at as a puncher, but in the fight with Carlos Castro in those last couple of rounds, he bit down and was throwing really, really heavy shots.
Right.
Was that being worked on in camp?
That's what he's doing. You see, right now, he's sitting down punching. You know what I mean? That's most important. Playing them feet, and then after that, you know, just move. But don't move too far out of range. Always stay in range when you're throwing them shots. You know what I mean? Even if you pivot or move side to side, you always try to stay in range where you ain't got to readjust yourself.
I often hear you always talk about switching, like shifting. Right? What's the purpose of shifting on the inside?
Well, the purpose of shifting inside is confusing to your opponent or whoever you're fighting. You know what I mean? Because you're in one place and then you're in another place when you switch. Sometimes I'll tell them like switch 2 or 3 times. You know what I mean? You know, and then once you switch and then you stop, you let your hands go.
Now, do you punch while you shift, or do you punch after the shift?
You can do both. You can do both. You can punch while you're shifting, and you can just shift. Well, I would love the way you come back. You know what I mean? After you shift, come back with something. You know what I mean? Or you can shift. While you're shifting, you can throw the shot at the same time. You know what I mean? All depends on how you feel.
What kind of stuff and forward can we expect December 14th?
You want to expect a phenomenal performance from Scooter. You know what I mean? You know, he's sitting down more. He's working more on defense. You know what I mean? You know, and it's gonna be a good fight to see because Figueroa can fight though. But we got his number.
All right. This past Saturday, shocking. Tszyu stopped in the 3rd round, dropped like 4 or 5 times by Bakhram, Murtazaliev.
Yeah.
Did you expect that?
No, I didn't expect that, though. You know what I mean? I didn't expect that at all. And I think what they was doing, that they wanted Tszyu winning. They wanted him to win. So they gave him too many chances to me. I would have been stopped. And when he got hit with those shots and he started buck, you know, because he was out. You know what I mean? When he dropped him and he got back up, they gave him too much time. You know what I mean?
I thought they was going to stop it after the 2nd round because he was bouncing back into the ropes.
Yeah, and that's what they should have did. You know what I mean? You know, and they be talking about these guys from these different countries and all that. Man, these guys ain't nothing to play with. They hungry, man. They come to fight and they want to take care of their family. You know what I mean? Or bring them to this country. You know what I mean?
What mistakes did Tszyu make game plan wise?
The main game plan, the main mistake that he made was he was walking straight to him. You don't walk straight to no puncher like that. You know what I mean? And he wasn't moving his head. He was walking straight to him. And all he was doing, the other guy was doing, setting him up for that straight right hand. Then after he threw the straight right hand, he went up behind him and dropped him. You got to move your head while you're going in. Like you're going in and trying to go to the body and go to the head. You know, you just don't walk straight in. He walked straight in and look what he ran into.
It looked like the game plan was to touch his body. How can you touch the body while being defensively responsible?
Defensively responsible?
Yeah.
In order to do that, he had to use his jab to get in. You just can't walk in on a puncher like that. You got to use your jab to get in and get your space. Once you get inside, then you start ripping that body. You know what I mean? That's how you do that. You just saying walk and go straight to him. You know what I mean? And he was going straight forward. You know what I mean? No head, like I said, none of that. You know what I mean? You got to go behind your jab. Move your head. If he throw a shot, a jab or a right hand, you slip it. That gives you the opportunity to get in close. If you slip it, they go over your shoulder. You right there to the body.
Some people feel like he's done. Some people feel like he can rebuild. What you think?
I don't think he's done. I don't think he's done. I think, you know what I mean? I think he can fight for another day. He can fight another day, man. I mean, you know, he just got caught. You know what I mean? He tried to be the bully, and he was talking all that stuff, talking about what he going to do, and all that stuff, talking about revenge and all this stuff. You know what I mean? But you said it to the wrong person, man. That guy, all he was saying, you know, if it was the will of God. You know what I mean? And, you know, religious brother. You know what I mean? And so he wasn't going to say he's going to go out there and knock Tszyu out and do this to Tszyu and all that. He just said what he was saying is in the hand of God, Allah.
Yo, it seemed like them Russian Muslims, man.
Yeah.
They different animals.
Yeah. But he was supposed to be Muslim.
Yeah, he's Muslim.
Yeah, he is Muslim. Yeah.
Last question. It was rumored that Terence Crawford was negotiating with Tszyu if he were successful to face him after this fight in the unification bout.
Right.
Now that Murtazaliev has won, what do you think of that fight?
I think that'd be a good fight for Terence. And I would put my money on Terence. I think Terence will handle that guy, whatever his name is. What do you call his name?
Bakhram Murtazaliev. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, but I don't know these guys' names. Yeah, but I think that's a good fight for Terence too. I think Terence will beat him. You know what I mean? Ain't no thinking, man. I know he'll beat him. Terence styles, man. His style. He got a hell of a style. He can box, he can punch, he can move. You know what I mean? Remember, Tszyu was right in front of him, walking right to him. Terence ain't gonna be walking like that. Terence gonna be moving his head, using his jab, different angles, setting him up. You know what I mean?
How's that fight end? Decision stoppage?
I think like Terence got a chance to stop him. He got a chance to stop him. You know what I mean? But you know, I wouldn't really bet on the stoppage. I bet on the going the distance.
Does he walk him into a shot, or does he break him down slowly?
I think Terence will break him down. He'll break him down. Terence is real smart, man. He's real smart. So I think Terence will break him down. Yep.